Hi, welcome back to another episode of Snow White and the Seven Does podcast. If you're someone who is obsessed with alchemizing your mindset and creating your dream life, then this is definitely the place for you. Here we love to manifest, dream big, and be our favorite versions of ourselves. So let's just dive right in. One of the things that has helped me become more abundant, feel better, and attract more money is by feeling powerful spending money. So instead of feeling weak every time you swipe your credit card or whatever, instead of feeling like something's taken from you, you need to feel like you just got something. You got something of equal value, if not more, because if you just leave that money in your bank account, it's going to depreciate every day. Interest rates raise, things get more expensive. Money likes to be seen as valuable. So if you treat it as though it's valuable and put it to work for you as well, start to build in other streams of income, passive income, it starts to become more magnetized towards you because you are flowing with it. Essentially, you're in a groove with it where you feel comfortable with it, you love it, and it loves you. If you love money, it loves you. Whatever you give out, you will get back. So if you swipe your card and you feel like powerful, you feel like I'm rich, I can buy this, I can afford this. When I swipe this card, I'm definitely going to have money afterwards to buy whatever I want, I can afford. That mindset, whatever I want, I can afford. And if you can't right now, if you want something and you can't buy it, close your eyes and imagine yourself buying it and just trust that it's already yours. Trust that, okay, maybe I don't have it now, but the belief system should be that you do have it now. You already have everything, because in manifestation, the mindset that you need to have is that you lack nothing. Everything is already yours. Everything in the universe can be yours. And if you want it, if you have a desire for it, it is already yours. It is already yours in another reality. So now you've put that desire out. Wait for it to come, but trust that it's already yours. You lack nothing. You don't need it. It's already yours. It's already within you. And everything that you need to be successful is already within you. Money, it can expand you as a person. It can make you a bigger person in a way, like clothes and cars and houses and things like that. It can expand you as a person, but it's not what makes you who you are. And that feeling state behind it is so important, because you can have all these things but still feel empty inside, and that's almost worse because now everybody around you wants something from you. So you need to feel whole as a person before you get that blessing. And if you feel like you're ready for something, but it's not already in your reality, check yourself, because you're not. There's obviously something wrong. There's obviously something that's not aligning if it's not already in your reality. Divine timing, it's basically the timing that you decide, okay, I'm ready to step into this reality. Okay, I'm ready to become this person in every way, shape, and form. I'm ready to take on the dream person's mentality. I'm ready to be confident. I'm ready to go after my dreams with confidence. I'm ready to understand my purpose. I'm ready to be the best that I can be. You need to let go of time and become nobody, no thing, and no time. Learn how to meditate and let go of those big three. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains them as the big three. Nobody, no thing, no time. So when you turn in and you meditate, the point is to let go of your senses and the 3D and turn into your inner world to essentially gain wisdom and wisdom about yourself. So in meditation, you're learning about yourself. You're coming back to yourself. So you want to become aware of patterns and routines, behaviors, and thought patterns that basically have created the personality that you are today. Become aware of those things that are negatively impacting you and the things that are positively impacting you, your strengths and your weaknesses. Become aware of your dark side and your light side so that you can alchemize your dark side, so that you can change your dark side and also alchemize your light side. You want the body and mind to become one. When you're out of meditation and you're living your life, you automatically, with that practice, start to become aware. Awareness is different than analysis. So, for example, if I'm going through my day-to-day, I wake up in the morning, I have a great morning, I meditate, and I journal, and I set the tone for my day really well. Then I go out to like a coffee shop or to work or whatever it is, and maybe something like that is rather unpleasant happens to me, like someone makes a comment to me, or there's traffic in the morning, or something externally happens. Analysis is being like, this traffic like sucks, I hate this traffic is like the worst. Awareness is more like, I'm feeling impatient. You notice it, you let it go. Okay, I'm feeling impatient. Cool. Now you know the feeling that you're feeling. It's not something outside of you. It's what you're feeling. You've become aware of it, and then you let it go. You let yourself feel it, and then you let it go. Now you're like, okay, I'm being impatient. Well, okay, how can I alchemize this situation? Well, maybe I could listen to music. Maybe I can listen to a podcast. Maybe I could call my mom or my grandma, or maybe I'm just meant to learn a lesson in patience today. I had someone comment on one of my YouTube videos of like, or it was like one of my YouTube shorts, and it was a clip from my podcast that was talking about like trusting the universe. And he said, I'll give you it exactly. He said, never trust anybody, especially the universe, LOL. It flips us all on our heads at least once or twice in this lifetime. Did you learn nothing? Like, have you learned nothing from any of that? Like, when it flipped you on your head, did you learn anything? And are you responsible, babe? Like, are you responsible? Like, you can ask the universe, like, please wake me up in the morning at 5 a.m. I want to do X, Y, and Z. And the universe will wake you up at 5 a.m. with the alarm, and then you'll snooze it and go right back to bed. Babe, the universe did its job. Okay, you ignored it. You were the one that were like, maybe tomorrow. You were the one that made the choice to go back or to stay where you are instead of move forward. You were the one that did that. The universe and God, whatever you want to call it, can only do so much if you're just like have a bad attitude. Like literally just have a bad attitude or just don't want it. You know, like no one's like holding a gun to your head being like, you have to be your best self. But come on, like you have one life. You're really gonna use it to complain, gossip, talk shit, and like just talk about how terrible the world is? Like, oh, help me. Why don't you do something? Why don't you do something to make the world a better place? Why don't you do something to help people? Why don't you do something? Like literally do something that you even like. You're working a job you don't like, you have a bad attitude, you don't even like yourself half the time, and you're just so accustomed to this routine and this attitude. It's become your personality. It's become what you project to the world. And that's also what you're getting back, because also you're being selfish. You're working this job for money, to support yourself, not for passion, not to help people, not to do better in the world. If you really liked yourself, you would trust yourself. You would be confident in yourself, and you would go towards your dreams. You would take risks because you believe in yourself, and you also have faith in the world, in the creator, in God. You have faith. Without that, you're stuck. Plain and simple. And I'm not going to be like, you need to believe in something. Like put a gun to your head and say you need to believe in something. No. You don't need to do anything. That's what free will is, babe. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. You can believe in whatever you want. And even if what you want is to be sad, and if that's what makes you happy is being sad and complaining all the time, the creator loves you so much that he's going to let you do that. Free will. The creator will always be there trying to communicate with you, but if you're not open to it, you're never going to hear it. You're never, ever, ever going to be able to listen. So yes, the universe will flip you on your head once or twice in your life. But guess what? When everything crumbles, it's probably because you've been asking for it. It's probably because you want it better. It's probably because you were looking for change. It's probably because you need a blank slate to grow on. Because what you built needs to crumble in order for something better to be built in its place. It's okay to start again. It's okay. Because you're not starting from ground zero. You have this life that you've already lived, these memories, this knowledge, this wisdom. You're never starting from ground zero, even though it may feel like it. You already made those steps. You already learned certain lessons. If you choose to see them as lessons and you choose to grow from them and evolve from them, instead of victimizing yourself and choosing to see it as oh, poor me, oh, this happened to me, like this is why I am the way I am. Take responsibility for your own actions. Take responsibility for your own mind. Take responsibility for this reality that you created. Every single thing you created. Subconsciously, consciously, take ownership and put in the work. Put in work for yourself, because you could get everything you wanted. The person, the place, every single thing you want. All your dreams could come true. But if you don't have the mind or if you're not healed, if you haven't healed past trauma, you could literally sabotage it and ruin it for yourself. Literally. If you don't do the work for yourself, you can get everything handed to you on a silver platter and you might not even pay it mind. Or you might be so used to feeling a certain way, bad, pity, or also when you're in love with someone and someone loves you, they also see your potential and they'll love you for your potential, but they love you for who you are, but they also see what you could be. And sometimes that's too much for people. It's like, oh, whoa, I'm not ready to change. I like my ways. I like being toxic. I like being this or that or whatever. And you're literally going to ruin it. You're going to ruin it if you don't take ownership for yourself today. If you don't stand up and say, I need to be responsible for my actions. I need to be responsible for what happened to me. Because you might have had all these dark, scary, terrible things happen to you in your lifetime that have literally caused you to be the way that you are. If you were a victim in a situation, let that be that situation. Don't make it your entire life. Why do you need to victim your entire life because of that one situation? I understand it hurt. I understand it sucked. Deal with it. Go to therapy, talk it out, journal, shadow work, figure out the underlying problems, figure out how you can cope with this, because it does not need to control the rest of your life. Because one person did something bad to you or a couple people did something bad to you does not mean the rest of your life bad things have to happen to you. But if you don't mentally go through the process of healing it, it's going to repeat itself. Think of everybody around you as your teacher. Everybody's trying to teach you something. But if you have a goal, whether it be a fitness goal or a business goal, a savings goal, whatever it is, you write that goal down. And you are for certain that this is your goal. You have done enough self-work and reflection to know that this is my goal. This is what I want. No matter what, this is what I want. And you follow the plan, not the mood, the plan. If you want results, you follow the plan, okay? Because every day your mood is going to change. Things are going to happen. But if you really, truly want something, then you're going to have enough self-discipline to get it. Self-discipline is one of the fruits of God. There's 9 fruits of God in the Bible. They talk about it, and self-discipline is one of them. If you're connected with God, they say basically you're the branch, God is the vine. And the vine is the thing that produces the fruit. When your guys are connected, then it produces fruit. You want to be so connected with spirit, with God, that your fruit is so visible, so abundant. Nobody can it's obvious that you're walking with God. It's obvious. Of course you'd be favored if you believe in God. Of course you'd be favored if you talk about God. Of course you'd be favored if you have faith in this lifetime. Because if there's a God and you talk about it and you lead people to it, you think that has power? Of course it has power. Of course it does. You're changing lives for the better. You're making the world a better place, a brighter place. More love, less hate. The energy of God is pure love. pure love. It loves you so, so, so much that it wants whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever you believe. Whatever you say to yourself. And it's there, giving you wisdom, giving you downloads, giving you intuition. Listen, believe. You have to have an open mind and open heart to it in order to hear it. If you don't have faith in it, if you don't believe in it, it's not going to show itself. It's not. Because whatever you believe is true to you. So if you believe that's all foo-foo woo-woo, then let it be. And when you're living life, when you're going out there, don't seek to be chosen. Choose yourself. Choose you. Every day, wake up and choose you. Be the best person for you. Take care of yourself. Don't expect a boyfriend, a mom, a dad, whoever to do something for you, to give you something. Give it to yourself. Give yourself the life that you deserve. Give yourself your dreams. Do you know how good that's going to feel? Do you know how good that's going to feel when you believe in your dreams and go after your dreams and you accomplish it? Do you know how good that feels to stand on top of the mountain and know that you took every little step to get there? Nobody handed it to you. You worked your booty off for it. It feels so good. And if you've ever been rejected before and that feeling is lingering, whether you've been rejected from a job or a relationship, whatever it is, let it go, because it literally has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It does not decrease your value. It does not make you any lesser than because that person didn't see your worth. It just means that you're divinely protected. That wasn't meant to be. You are meant to have better. So let it be and surrender to the flow. Just let go and let it be and love you. Love you, take care of you, be the best that you can be for you. Choose you. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you. It does not matter if anybody else chooses you. It matters how you treat you, your relationship with yourself, and how you treat others, how you give to the world, how you react to the world. Are you someone that puts smiles on people's faces? Or are you someone that kind of ruins the vibe? Are you someone that makes people laugh and happy and light and smile? Or are you someone that is kind of bitter and salty and someone you don't really want around you? Who are you? Are you someone that you want to be around? Are you someone that you want to be friends with? Are you someone that you would hire? Are you someone that you would date? Act as if the person that you want to be. If you want a man to take care of you and treat you like a princess, then treat yourself like a princess. If you want to be an influencer, then show up, post. Do something, create something. You can do anything you want. It's just you. It's your confidence. It's your knowing. Confidence. Confidence is, the definition of it is to trust yourself. To trust yourself. So insecurity means that you don't know, you don't trust yourself. Because you don't know. You don't trust yourself. If you know what you want and you know yourself, it's impossible to feel insecure. Surrender by letting go of the ego's control and trust in the outcome that you haven't thought of yet. Allow divine consciousness to take over and do the heavy lifting. Just relax. Stop trying to work so hard. You're burning yourself out energetically, and that is not giving you what you want. If you are constantly working in burnout, you're going to constantly receive burnout. If you try to control the outcome and go about it your own way, divine consciousness will stop trying to help you and let you go about it your own way, because you have free will. But if you listen and you trust and you say, hey, please guide me to this destination. What do I need to do to get here? Just try it. Einstein said that you can't change your reality from the same state of mind that created it. I'm going to say that again. You can't change your reality from the same state of mind that created it. So look in the mirror, get a journal out, figure out who you've been, figure out where you're going, figure out what you need to change. When your love for yourself matches the love of the Creator, that's when you're aligned. That's when 222 angel numbers will start showing up everywhere. Love, love, love. There's two emotions in the world, love and fear, and every other one stems from those two. So choose. Love or fear? Which one? Love or fear? Love. 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 If you're the energy of love, then you're the energy of God, and then you're basically just like a vessel for God to work through. And if you allow yourself to be a vessel for God to work through, it will bring you to such amazing places. It will, you don't need anything. You don't need anything except for that love, except for that connection. And you won't ever feel lost or confused or like you're suffering again. You won't ever feel lonely because you know that it's like whatever happens to you is for the best, and you know that you are never alone. You know that everything is happening for your best and highest good, and you are divinely guided. You are in the right place because you are divinely guided. So trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust yourself, and most importantly, love yourself and love the people around you. In your community, in your circle, build those people up, support them, be the love that you desire. That's this episode of Snow White and the Seven Does. I really hope you enjoyed. I really loved this episode. This community is growing every single day, and I could not be more thankful. I put this out on both Spotify and YouTube. On YouTube, I also post every single Monday yoga videos, and then every Wednesday, like you guys know, I make a podcast. And then sometimes, if you're lucky, I do a Friday video on like lifestyle. I like to sew and just be creative. So definitely check out other episodes if you haven't already. There's going to be lots of great things coming. We're just getting started. My dreams are literally coming true before me, and it's insane. I'm so grateful to be where I am. I'm so grateful that I get to connect with you guys in such a deep way and just express myself as I do. So I will see you guys next week. I love you so much.